Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about the 2022-2023 Black Moon Lilith in Cancer transit. Now, transit Black Moon Lilith will be in the zodiac sign Cancer from April 14th, 2022 until January 8th, 2023. This transit can impact everybody collectively, but will especially affect those with a Cancer sun, moon, or ascendant. Cancer will especially feel this when it makes the conjunction to one of those points in their natal chart. Now, during this transit, people may deal with more Cancerian people that play a provocative role in their lives. They may be a Cancer sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply embody those characteristics. They may be people that are very nurturing, sympathetic, caring, tenacious, dedicated, devoted, protective, and introverted. And it can also be a time where there also may be people that deal with formidable adversaries that can be Cancerian, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or embody those traits. These people may be ones that are very moody, temperamental, fickle, overly emotional, clingy, brooding, and dwell on the past. Now, there may be some kind of revelation or unveiling at this time, as far as with wide mood swings of some people. It may be associated with this transit. That I would say there may be a revelation or unveiling of more people than usual that have these wide mood swings. You might be finding out at this time that there might be some more temperamental people than you thought there were. This is the kind of energy that may come out at this time. It might be something too where it could be a discovery again of people that do have wide mood swings. Those It could be also people that may instigate problems in the home. You might be finding out more about, if you're, a home wrecker, if somebody's been, going around trying to instigate things, your home, your family. This is a time when that person, may come out, or you might find out who it is, and it may have been something that may have been suppressed, for some time, because the Black Moon Lilith in astrology, of course, is associated with what one may want suppressed and hidden that doesn't want to come out, but it doesn't mean it couldn't be revealed during this time of the transit. And the thing about it is, it could also be, about people that are exceptionally introverted to a point where it could be extreme, such as being reclusive. It could be, more at this time, a proliferation of violence in the home. You may feel it might be more. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an escalation of domestic violence incidents at this time, and more people may be coming out regarding being ostracized by home and family members as well. Now, also at this time, we may see people express the negative manifestation of the sign more, especially when those that have a Cancer Sun, Moon, or Ascendant experience the conjunction to one of those points in their chart. We may see increased hypersensitivity, and also more moody and temperamental behavior. You might see more people, expressing insecurity, emotionality, extreme introversion, brooding, excessive grudge holding, and also more people, you might see them being more sensitive to criticism and ridicule at this time as well. And the thing about this is, it could also be, maybe perhaps an escalation of emotional manipulation. And you may see more people, trying to instigate others. Trying to instigate arguments with others in order to receive retaliation in the form of criticism and ridicule, because it can give those people that initiated the fight a reason to complain about being hurt and play the hurt card, basically. Now, also too, the Black Moon Lilith can also reflect what may put one in a strong state of fright or trepidation. And people collectively may become increasingly terrified of losing their safety and security or home even. People in real estate and home improvement businesses may be increasingly fearful, and there may be diminished business in these professions at this time. I wouldn't be surprised if there was an increase or escalation of people in home businesses such as roofers, people that are in siding, and even in home renovation at this time. Hold on, people, I'm just trying to see something on here. And it might be, these people, that are in the home renovation or roofer siders, you might see more of those people that may be bullying and coercing older people to getting them to sign contracts. And there may be increased abuse from home caregivers at this time, and there could be people maybe more fearful, that may be in general regarding their retirement period, because the zodiac sign Cancer is connected with that latter, part of life. The fourth house in astrology corresponds with the zodiac sign Cancer, and that is, of course, connected with that latter part of life. And also, too, the Black Moon Lilith can also reflect what people want suppressed and don't want to come out. Now, in some instances, it could be the family ostracizing a person. It could be that many more people may feel exiled from their family during this transit. I would expect homelessness to be more prevalent as well. And now, in some cases, this transit may be expressed in more people trying to hide that fact as well. And there may also be, more people trying to suppress a need for being dependent on others. And also, too, during this time, the Black Moon Lilith can also be associated with trauma. And there may be more injuries and suffering associated with cancer-related body parts and illnesses. Now, breast cancer may escalate during this time, and there may be more injuries that people suffer associated with the chest, breast, ribs, stomach, and water retention. And stomach cancer may be more prevalent during this transit as well. There may be more deaths due to stomach and breast cancer during this transit, and there may be a rise of food poisoning as well, because the zodiac sign Cancer is associated with food, and Black Moon Lilith can be associated with suffering and trauma. Now, also too, during this time, I would say too, there can be obsessive qualities. I mean, there are not, I cannot just me saying, I know that the Black Moon also is associated with obsession and fixation. And so during this transit, people in general may be more fixated on taking care and protecting their family. It may get to a point where it may dominate their existence even. And there may be obsessive worrying about losing one's home. More people may want to take care of somebody very persistently that may come across as unwanted and officious. Now, there may also be more people that are upset over past hurts. The reasons can be manifold, of course. And in some cases, it could be over derogatory remarks that one received, sometime, in the past. And it may be the result of a physical confrontation as another example, or it could just simply be where someone was used and manipulated, perhaps by family members or people that they were close to home with. Now, also, too, the Black Moon Lilith in astrology has a connection with death, and there may be more deaths due to, as I stated before, associated with stomach or breast cancer, and there may be more people that pass away due to stomach, I should say food poisoning, and there may be more deaths due to people that are sickly and debilitated and not being cared for properly, such as passing away in a nursing home. This could be due to negligence of workers there, and there may be people not getting the right nourishment. More people may die due to a failure to thrive, perhaps due to not assimilating the food necessary to survive. Hold on a moment, people. Now, also, too, when the Black Moon Lilith entered the zodiac sign Cancer on June 9th, 2013, there was an outbreak of hepatitis A, which was attributed to a fruit juice that was consumed. Now, hepatitis A is a disease associated with the liver. Now, at the time, Black Moon Lilith was conjunct Jupiter, which rules the liver. Black Moon Lilith energy is safe to say can be detrimental. It is associated with trauma and suffering. The zodiac sign Cancer is associated with food. And yes, this was a liquid consumed, but it was fruit juice. And so I'm sure there was some natural fruit in the composition. And also, too, 0 degrees in astrology can reflect the start of something. It's also a critical degree, which could make it more prominent and pronounced. Now, interestingly enough, too, there was another notable event that took place on that day, on June 9, 2013, when we had the Black Moon Lilith enter the zodiac sign Cancer. It was when Edward Snowden came out and divulged that he had disclosed information that was supposed to be confidential associated with the NSA. Now, the Black Moon Lilith in Cancer can be associated with traitorous and mutinous behavior. That could also be connected with the betrayal of one's country. And again, the Black Moon Lilith was at 0 degrees Cancer. Again, a critical degree in astrology. 0 degrees in astrology can often reflect a start or beginnings. Now, this was the first time, I guess I would say, at least officially, I believe we heard about what Snowden did when the info came out on that day. And I wouldn't be surprised when the BML enters Cancer on April 14th, 2022, or sometime shortly thereafter, that we will hear about some kind of betrayal or traitorous behavior that will figure prominently in the media. Anyway, people, and that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. And until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.